Hi, my name's Steve, and I am the founder of Philadelphia's own Joy and Success Coaching. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the book Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success from comedian and TV host Steve Harvey. From the back of this book, from 2014, it took Steve Harvey years to recognize his personal gift, his unique talent of making people laugh and listen. And even then, he still struggled, at one point being homeless and living out of his car. But through it all, he remained focused on his gift and using his gift and tenacity to achieve unimaginable success. And now, in Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success, he is paying it forward to help you live your dreams and create your own legacy. So this book was released through Amistad, which is an imprint of HarperCollins Publishing, and it is copyrighted in 2014 to Mr. Steve Harvey. You may recognize him from his work with the Kings of Comedy Tour or from Family Feud, which he has been hosting for some time now. He is also the founder of the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation. This book is approximately 225 pages, broken up into 4 sections spanning 17 chapters. Part 1 is When Enough is Enough. Part 2 is Discovering and Embracing Your Gift. Part 3 is Maximizing Your Gift, and Part 4 deals in Creating Your Legacy. Those are the overarching parts and themes for the 17 chapters. I'm going to actually read to you a couple of excerpts. This book is full of a lot of wisdom and a lot of empty parts at the end of each chapter for you to write down some of the takeaways for the chapter in question for yourself and to discover how you would want to utilize this information going forward. One of the first parts I would want to read to you is right from the introduction chapter. And Steve Harvey, just here on the second page of this book, says, "Success for me is not about the car I drive, the house I live in, the way I travel, or the suits I wear. A part of my success is connected to the money I earn and the things I'm able to do for myself and my family. But anyone who knows me well will tell you that money is the smallest part of my success. Success is being in the marriage of my dreams with a woman who helps me be my best. Success is expressing my love for my children and having the opportunity to work with them as I build and expand my business. Success is working my butt off every day and doing what I love to do." That is from the introduction part. Another one that I wanted to jump to here on page 31. Steve Harvey here talks about what I learned from that moment is that when you face your fears, they aren't as big as you thought they were. What makes them big is when you don't turn around to face them head on. The longer you avoid your fears, the bigger they grow in your mind. And this was him talking in regards to his very first HBO special and how very afraid he was to perform in front of a large crowd that size for this HBO special. He talks a bit about his comedy and acting career throughout the book. He talks about the Kings of Comedy Tour and working with Bernie Mac. Another one I want to read has a chapter about perishing. It is chapter 4, The Dash Between Perishing and Sacrificing for Your Dream. He quotes from Proverbs at the very start of this, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." And he gets more into what is meant by perishing. And he says, perishing is not always about some over-dramatic emotional outpour or losing all of your possessions at once. Most often, perishing is a slow and painful process, and if you aren't paying attention, it'll trick you into thinking that this is the way things are supposed to be. By failing to have a vision, you are stripping yourself of every possible blessing, relationship, and opportunity. When you sit by and just let your life perish without a vision, it is the most painful kind of death. He continues to talk about finding your gift and avoiding perishing by utilizing your gift, putting your gift, when you find out what it is, into the right vehicle for moving forward. I'm going to take you forward as well to a quote now from page 127. This is now him talking about the work he's had to put in to get to where he is. And he says, "I don't rest on my laurels. I want to spend my entire life growing and learning. This may be the case for all successful people I know. Their life is not about getting more, it is about doing more. I have a vision board to offer my life continued direction. There are still things I want to accomplish. I have learned from my past that the best way for me to accomplish my goals is to put them in front of me where I can see them at all times." And he talks a little bit in this chapter about establishing a vision board and making the vision board you create specific to your vision. He talks as well in the next chapter, called The Man on a Rope, about the concept of you've got a rope in your hands and you are pulling a cart up a hill, and that you alone are responsible for pulling this cart up the hill, and there are travelers on the cart that you've chosen to allow in your cart for your journey, and although they may be able to aid you and support you in certain ways, they are never able to pull your cart for you. That you choosing who it is you allow on this journey helps lessen the load on the cart you are pulling, or make it all the worse by pulling their dead weight, for a lack of better terms. I thought Chapter 10, Man on a Rope, was a really wonderful analogy and a really helpful insight about who you are bringing on your journey and why everyone you choose to bring with you at the start may not be able to stay till the very end. There are a few more parts from this book from Steve Harvey from 2014 that I want to quote for you before I finish out. Actually, Chapter 11, There Is No Self-Made Man, which I thought was a really important parallel, because in the review I did last for Arnold Schwarzenegger's book, Be Useful, he talks about the same concept in his chapter, Break Your Mirrors, that there is no self-made man, that there is no harm in asking for help, that there is no harm in reaching out to mentors and benefiting from their wisdom, and that if you are living by a work hard and ask no one for anything philosophy, you'll find yourself working twice as hard and getting half as much, which, as somebody who aspires to help others in their journey, I thought was really wonderful to see mentioned back as far as 2014, that you don't have to do it all alone, and there is no shame in looking for a mentor or a coach to aid in your journey. I'm going to move along to some of the final parts here that I want to quote for you. Page 174, Steve talks about things changing, and he says, change comes in every person's life. You can either react to it or you can participate in it. So, if you're looking to participate in your own rescue in your own life, please leave me a comment below, like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. My name is Steve of Joy and Success Coaching, and I'm looking to talk to you more and hear from you soon. You guys take it easy, and thank you for watching.